Hi guys, my name is Tammy.
I'm Busola.
Solstice Firearms tapping in.
And my name is Kola.
And welcome to the Sweet Lamba podcast.
Cheers!
So how was everyone's Christmas?
It was good. We made it there in the end. Angela, how was yours?
It was just nice. I haven't really felt this famous like I did in the past week. So many DMs, so many people hitting us up since we launched. So I couldn't really spend time with those that matter to me because the fans were just going crazy. Like they're binging us like Netflix. So yeah, it was amazing. I'm sure Kola felt the same way because the love was crazy.
No, I was just chilling now. I'm not famous. That was Angela. Angela is trying to push his music agenda here. But
you're sick in the head. I was talking about the podcast, guy. Why did you have to say that? Can we start again?
No.
No, we can't start again. You guys are sick.
All right. Well, my Christmas was good. I just chilled. I just had a couple friends over. We chilled.
Mad. Thames, how was yours? True Thames.
Don't ever call me that. What? The fam's impeccable right now. Let's not do that. If you were not there when the name was formed,
I was now. Yeah, I've had your Snap since like 2003.
Because you can't change your Snap name. If you could, I would. If you could, I would. I cannot change my Snap name. My Christmas was fun, had the family over, drank, ate, the usual, nothing too crazy. It was lit. So yeah, that was my Christmas.
Amazing.
TikTok.
Boy, of course I'm doing TikTok. That's my drug. Busola?
It was okay. I mean, it was kind of hectic. I feel like I only reached my destination on Christmas Day, which was not the plan, but I made it there in the end. Boris tried to hold me down.
Do you care to expatiate why?
But me block it.
I feel like the reason why Busola didn't get to her destination is going to be reserved for the end. I feel like
boy.
There's a king segment. I'm trying to hold myself back.
Mad. Super good to see you all. And thanks for finding time, during holidays. We just keep providing content. That's what we do here. So we're going to start off with the small chop segment. I want to talk a little bit about CH. I hate that thing when guys on Twitter just start abbreviating things for no reason.
Yeah, it's really not even that long.
It seems super fresh or like they're in the know more than other people. Like,
it's not even about
it's on
that.
CH.
It's just
what?
I'm so sorry, but who has the time to be typing words in full? I'm not gonna lie, I hate typing so much.
Full.
Why am I typing words in full when you're not my teacher? I'm so sorry. So I will abbreviate whatever I want to abbreviate. Thanks for coming. No one's trying to be cool. I feel attacked. So I must say my.
Thank you.
What do we think about CH?
I mean, personally, I just think
it's not of God.
It's bullshit, bro. It's bullshit.
Kola is hating from outside the club. Do you have an invite?
I mean, I don't have Clubhouse. I feel like it's just one of those trends, house party. It's just going to come 3 weeks, 4 weeks. That shit's out of here, and then they're going to try to do the IPO, and they'll be done out here.
Now, so that they do IPO fast reach, they're just in Series B, bro. They're just in Series B.
All the same. By the time it comes out, no one is looking for it anymore.
Hating from outside the club.
Oh yeah, you went there inside club. What do you think?
It's not of God.
Clubhouse is so funny. I have when I have time and when because I actually have a life. Some people actually live on that app, which is very scary.
Yeah, some of the moderators are there from morning till night, quite literally.
9 to 5 now.
It's unbelievable. 24-hour shifts. I've never seen anything like it.
It's a bit scary, honestly. It gets into a lot of people's heads though. People are starting to put in their bio Clubhouse moderator. Bro, you just were talking. They just invited you to talk on stage once. Now you think you're some talk show host. You know, guys really think they're up there, but like, no, I won't lie to you. It's actually
Up there or opera?
Please, please, not today, bro.
Like, you know, I like how collectively we were just upset.
You guys are all mad.
As a collective,
if I find that Bobrisky video, it says you are all mad.
As a collective, we're all upset, but no, we definitely. What were we talking about here? Clubhouse. Sorry, I'll be forgetting things really easily. Anyway, Clubhouse, I think is very funny. The morning competition, hilarious. I was in the Clubhouse room where they were mourning for. It started off with $300, but it was for guys alone. But it ended up with babe. No, the babe that won $2,100. So
my submit application. When I was hearing my guy here, I was hearing my roommate just making one sound. I was like, and I was texting the guy. I was like, little loud, please. Little did I know, maybe he was in the competition and trying to help us with the rent.
No, but I think the competition was actually very funny because guys were literally, so I was now deep in it, like while I was listening to everything, and I was like, wait, these people are in their homes by their phones, moaning into their phones.
What do you think is worse? Let me ask, what do you think is worse? Picking up your phone and doing that, or picking up your phone to record yourself crying?
Crying is definitely worse, bro.
The moaning is the what?
Moaning for a crowd of 3K people. Guy, crying into your phone is just you and your face.
I mean, but
you release it to your how many of 3K people on Twitter?
And also the moaning is for the bar. You're just crying to show that you are crying. Like, what the fuck is that? Except it's a publicity stunt, then okay, just cry for us who accept the tears.
What y'all are mean? Like, what if someone's just genuinely crying, like they're talking on the phone and like, or they're making a video and they just start crying mid-video?
Yeah, but like, we don't need to see that though.
The beauty of recording is that you record, you see the video, then you decide to upload it.
To post.
You guys,
cried, you saw the crying, and you decided to upload the crying.
You guys are toxic. You guys are fragile.
Are you not trapped?
Y'all are fragile.
And the other thing for me is guys don't have work. Like I was saying yesterday, and just timestamp this. Yesterday was Christmas Day. I saw one room where they're saying, was it like do you like Georgia Smith or something? I was like, on the Christmas Day.
And there was a moon for Jesus room as well. That's what I said.
Guy, Cola's face.
We need to talk about it. If Rapture happens yesterday, who will make it?
Nah, I didn't even know about that. I literally didn't look at the
lost their marbles, bro.
Every day we stray further and further away from the lost light.
I locked the app. I locked it. I actually locked the app. I don't want to see it.
No, actually...
keep safe. The real ones would know about that.
that means, Angela, you are a cheater and you are a dirty person for having that app on your phone.
Please.
Anybody that has that app on their phone is not a good person. And whoever says that about the app,
I mean, so why do you know about the app?
Did I say I was a good person? It takes one to know one.
Keep your things safe. Keep your things safe.
But no, but two more things I have to say about Clubhouse. 21 Savage is always there. That guy is not in studio anymore.
That album is not coming out.
He's not coming out again. That guy is
also, what was Lakeith saying? I mean, I guess it's a whole different topic, but he was really on there just saying a lot of messy.
Lakeith is a messy person.
One of the greatest actors of our generation.
That guy is a messy guy by nature, so just allow him.
Or messy by nature.
Is it because he was moaning?
No, that was a Burna Boy reference.
It was a reference to Burna Boy.
Sorry, I can never know.
You just had to. You had to.
I can never know.
Also, we had. Do you guys have anything left to say about Clubhouse?
One more thing about the babe that was racking that guy for the whole of 4K people to see. hope you guys are back together, or you guys have sorted out your peace. It was a very serious relationship dilemma, and she involved all of us. I think her name is Bria, and the boy's name is BJ. They were really fighting to the point that 21 Savage 2 was saying, but I think he's trying to say this to you.
Wow.
But I think he's trying to say this.
21 Savage?
He was moderating.
If they're smart, they open a YouTube and monetize.
Yeah.
The
word of the day, monetize.
Anyway. She's an OnlyFans girl anyway, so I think she's on the ball. So sorry. Yeah, that's what I have to say about Clubhouse.
Boost?
Huh?
It's not a guy. Not a guy.
I didn't even hear what he said.
He said Boost. I don't know when guys started giving nicknames, but
it's a pet name. It's a pet name.
God.
If I speak, I'm in big trouble.
Also, we have a very clean December this time around. Concerts in Lagos have been cancelled. Some people that normally bring their head out during Dirty December brought their head out so that there was nothing, put their head back in. I won't say more than that. And DMW, they announced their concert and they canceled it in the space of 4 days. There's an agenda that I've heard about that. Yeah, moving around. I don't know, Kola, shed some light on what you've heard.
No, I'm not going to talk about that agenda. I don't do it. But I mean, I feel like everyone realized that they were going to get backlash for having these concerts. So they just started pulling out one by one. So Davido pulled out first. And I think the only other concert was Live Spot, which is it's by Dari, the artist. And I think that's what he
spent a bunch to bring people to Nigeria.
but that concert also had Burna Boy and Wizkid, so that was like the second big concert. Yeah. And they also said, we're going to cancel this. But essentially what they were trying to do to like avoid this whole COVID piece, to have just tables. So no general admission, no VIP, just tables.
Okay.
Just do your house. But I mean, they were still going to get
still a bad idea, but like,
exactly.
I guess it's something. Yeah. I guess it's something. Still quite
people need a break from sitting on tables and eating puff while artists suffer on stage. It's good. Just take a year off.
I won't lie to you.
Facts.
I actually hate the whole table thing.
It makes no sense. And that's why Beyonce will never come to Nigeria. How will you be eating spring rolls?
I feel like Beyonce. No, Beyonce came Nigeria, yeah. But like, I feel like there's no venue that Beyonce can do a proper like.
In addition to that, who born
like
you?
What she wants to do?
Puff.
She just needs a stadium. What do you mean? What she wants to do?
She needs a stadium. Is it the stadium in Surulere that she's gonna go to? Did you build the stadium that she's gonna go to? Did you build it?
If Olamide has had a concert there, Beyonce can do a concert there.
Oh no, I don't want
Anyway, as someone that has gone to Formation World Tour and seen what Mama puts into her work, do we even have the generator to power it? I beg.
We don't.
Let's not
even. For 5 seconds of the concert.
Let's not even
lights
go there.
Off.
Whoever the promoter is will lose a lot of money. That's really the truth of the matter.
I feel like guys can do it tonight. Guys can do it. Just that they can't pay her. Like they legit can't pay her. They can do the production. If it's production, they'll figure it out.
I guess
some shit might drop, child, but figure it out.
But I feel like now more than ever to come to GT, right? I mean, that money somewhere. Somebody's stealing that money.
$1 million.
Yeah, and apparently Beyonce. So for private performances, Beyonce takes $5 million. So for concerts,
it's not possible.
Yeah, that's how much she took for Isha Ambani's wedding.
Possible. It might have happened once, but that cannot be the going rate.
They paid her $5 million.
They also paid Davido once one crazy price. I can't remember, but that you cannot say that's his going rate.
I don't believe it.
Kid. You can't say that's his going rate.
Beyonce takes from private parties. Beyonce takes $5 million, and then you pay for her flights and accommodation and a plus one to come.
It's not possible. I'm telling you that.
$5 million.
But that's not what we're here to argue about, Sha. But it's not possible, Sha. That's my
it's $2 million.
my
It's 2
stance.
million.
Even that too or long because Drake.
Angela be hating on everyone that's not here.
Drake is literally the hottest guy out, and Drake cannot collect 2 million and say that is his asking price.
Drake's not giving a Beyonce performance. What? They're not the same. Drake is the hottest person, yes, but he cannot charge Beyonce's rate.
Because she has to fly out her backup dancers and everything.
Does Drake dance? What choreography is Drake doing? Hello, you said outfit change. Women, let me just
all the people that are doing choreography didn't think they are charging up to Lil Baby.
Wait. Beyonce already has to charge for a lot of things like outfit changes and all that makeup, hair.
400.
Drake don't have all these costs. Huh?
It's not 100 occasion, it's 400 occasion.
I beg, Andrew, I'm not having this conversation with you. Please, let's talk about that.
Neither am I. Well, I'm glad that they canceled those concerts though, and December remains clean. And I don't know if you guys have any other things to say on that, but yeah, I'm just happy. You guys need to stay in the house for some time. Like, it feels like guys only went back because they thought the
things restrictions would be
as normal. Yeah, the restrictions would be less than in the countries that they were at, so they wanted to just come and go crazy.
You can't say that.
That's the case though, because people are still going to 57. People are still going out. So
like people are still out at the club.
Like, just like they cancel the concerts because like big names are behind these concerts, but the clubs are still open.
Yeah.
Everyone is still going to lounges, all of that. So I mean,
nobody wanted to be made an example. Nobody wanted to be scapegoat.
Yeah, they got somewhat what they were expecting. So
yeah, so I don't know why I say I can't say that when that's literally what's happening.
I mean,
crazy.
Good luck to guys in Nigeria. Just test before you come back, please. There's no what doing.
Good luck to y'all in America as well.
That's facts. and also us in America, we've been seeing some things this week. Some things courtesy of, let me get his government name right so that I don't miss out.
I think it's Terrell Carter.
Jordan Terrell Carter.
Yeah,
That's the one person involved, and the other person involved goes by the full name of Amethyst Amelia Kelly. And for those of you that don't know them by their governments, that is Playboi Carti and Iggy Azalea. Any thoughts on that, guys?
This bitch named Amethyst, though.
If you marry a rapper or you have a kid for a rapper, anything you see, you take it like that.
While in Lagos.
You waive your rights.
I don't know how I feel about that though. I mean, Angela, as it was panning out, Angela kind of told me that it was a publicity stunt, and I see that like that's a possible.
I just don't get how Iggy looked at Playboi Carti and said, I want to start a family with this man.
And more context, Iggy Azalea is 30 and Playboi Carti is 24.
Bro, that's not something that's me now.
But like, what were you expecting from a 24-year-old?
A 24-year-old is not a kid. You guys shouldn't be talking like a 24-year-old is a 24-year-old is a full-on man, bro.
Like Angela said it, like, what do you expect from a 24-year-old?
I'm not making an excuse for him. I'm saying like, no, like now that we think about it, no, I'm saying if we think about it, like this is not that crazy. Like this guy is 24. Moving like a 24-year-old. Like, I don't know why guys are so surprised thinking he was going to be super.
He's not moving
it doesn't
like
have anything to. It doesn't have anything to do with age. He's moving like a rapper. The kind of lifestyle
like a rapper.
Yes.
No, Chance doesn't move that way. Chance doesn't move that way.
I mean, everyone is not going to be like that.
Exactly. Like most people even take care of their kids, but to be like, oh, he's acting like a 24-year-olds have kids and they're taking care of their kids as per.
Not me though.
I mean, you're not even 24. Like what?
Like, don't be putting my age out
there like that.
Did I say your age though? Did I say your age?
Show my age, meaning.
I wish you guys could treat Cola's face right now.
I might be 24 though. You guys don't like. I might be 25.
Cola said, "Bitch, I might be."
All ages available. So whichever age, whatever age you like, he's available for you. That's what's
anything between the ages of 35 to 18.
Please.
Any age you want Kola to be, he's ready to be.
Yeah. But honestly, like when I looked at that P, I'm not making an excuse for him because he's 24. I'm just saying, like, You listen to his music, you've seen the way he moves, you've seen
part
what
of
he
the
posts,
territory.
the way he tweets. Like this guy's clearly a kid. So
it's
not in age, just like in his brain. So
yeah,
the uproar, I think,
but
is
it's not anything about being a kid, because Nice did the exact same thing where he granted an interview and he said, "Oh, he wants 8 wives, he wants this." So it's not anything about age. It's just the guys are just
why you bring
reckless.
Nice into this?
Because he said he's moving mad because of his age, and I don't think it's because of his age.
not because of his age. I'm saying he's moving like a kid, and we've known this. We've been knew this.
I feel like she saw him as a person, not even like moving like a kid. Like she saw him with a 2 crocodile eye and was like, "Yeah, this the nigga."
Exactly, that's my thing. Like from before, you should have been like, "Guy, what this?" Because she met him when he was like 22 or 21. Like, bro, you would have known this guy was a fool since then.
No, there's that side, and like we're talking like we know these people. We don't know.
Well, we can't.
Like we don't know these people personally. We just know them as artists. So you can't say, "Oh, this person is not." Like from the way they act, they only show you what they want to show you. So you should. I don't think that's the first.
But so what you say about Pillow Talk?
I said we can't underestimate the power of Pillow Talk. Pillow Talk has a stake
don't know what he's
in this
telling
wahala today.
It's facts, because I mean she tweeted that the guy said he loves her yesterday. So also I don't know why guys just like that's always their go-to. I love you.
Well, I love you.
Yeah, no, that's
maybe he actually does. You don't know.
If you love her, you'll give your son your last name.
No, that has nothing to do with anything.
I mean, yes. Why is he so against?
Like I didn't even know that was a choice. Like,
just for context, Playboi Carti's son with Iggy doesn't have the same last name as Playboi Carti. I think he
refused to sign off on it.
That is ridiculous. Oh yeah, in America as well, it's different.
Don't stain my black, please.
You know why? In America, so it's really messed up, but like whoever signs the birth certificate is responsible for things like child support and things like that. So for example,
that nigga don't want to get caught.
Yeah, if you get a woman pregnant, or rather if a woman has a child and lies that you're the father, and you make the mistake of signing the birth certificate, even if you later find out that you're not that child's parent, you still have to pay child
parent.
You have signed the papers.
That's crazy. Like, who makes these laws, bro? Like that makes no sense whatsoever.
The law makes no sense.
I think it does, but like people like use it in the wrong way. Gets like I feel like
it's why guys don't sign.
Point blank period. But like I feel like yeah. I don't know what I was going to say again. Yeah, I feel like I understand the law, but people were obviously always going to like use it for wrong, if that makes sense. Like they'll use it in the right way that was intended. Like when it comes to things like surrogacy and all these things, I can understand why that type of thing is in place and everything. But aside from that,
Playboi Carti saw that birth certificate and said, Iggy, my fiti about
that nigga does not. I think he probably heard how much guys are paying in child support.
Quick question, and this is kind of unrelated to this topic, but it's unrelated to like the whole thing that's going on. But how do you guys feel? If anyone listens to the album, how do you feel about the album?
I haven't listened to it yet, but someone.
I'll be honest, I'm not a Carti fan.
Someone told me it was underwhelming.
It's definitely going to be underwhelming because you haven't heard from the person in 2 years. So that's the first thing that a lot of people.
I mean, I don't think so because Uzi's album, guys are saying that shit was cracked though.
It's still not on the level of Love Is Rage 2. It's good, but it's still not what you expected after such a long way from Uzi. And the other thing is, really good. It's good. Nobody's saying it's trash, and that's back to why I always say like you need to hear the words that are being said.
Even when I said, also, this is personal opinion. Just
it's also personal opinion. And I also saw this tweet that really makes a lot of sense. Like that's why I like Busola's answer, because if you don't listen to someone or like a type of music that they make, when they put out new stuff, you're likely to not like it. So like the takes that people have when they already didn't like Carti or they don't listen to that don't really mean anything because you're not going to like that kind of music. But I started to listen to Carti.
I thought it was cool. It was annoying after like 2 weeks. But then like I would never download his album onto my Apple Music. I just feel like that's unnecessary.
If I hear,
tell me what you said.
I said I fuck with Carti. Like I fuck with him heavy, but like I haven't listened to it, so I can't really say anything. Can't really say much.
I mean,
Yeah,
also another thing about Carti is that guys have been acting like Carti's crack, man. Like the way guys are moving, you even be scared for yourself.
Not sure like, if Carti or Naira Carti.
I don't know how I don't know how that started, but guys just act like, man, that shit is crack. But I only listen to Carti, so like I can't really.
Let me tell you another thing, though. I think because like he's been like anticipating a drop. Anyhow, like he was meant to drop this thing since, and guys didn't know when he was dropping, and I don't know, but his beats are mad as usual, as people say. The beats are mad.
Someone who listens to Playboi Carti and listens to Dialect it is underwhelming, but a lot of his music also grows on you over time. But honestly, it feels underwhelming, to be honest. And because of the rollout, like it was so clear all the things that went to the rollout, tweeting like someone who never, I mean, he probably never went to school, but someone who does not have sense.
Now, I went to school with Ghana and Summer Walker. Oh my gosh.
The way he was tweeting with those numbers, big letters, small letters, like, what are you doing?
That's how guys tweet now. Angela, you're not really.
Yeah, but that piece is annoying, bro.
You're not tapping into the market. That's how they all talk. Yes. They're all on some.
It's part of the artist development.
Vibration. Oh God! See how it's coming. It's just coming.
And they said artist development was dead.
It's just coming. Wow! You just become drop music. You're not even doing.
I'm not doing. I love you guys so much. I see you with my fifth eye.
That is just coming.
They tweet like Kidaku's talking.
Please, that's so fire.
And for a lot, it's a lot.
My bad. Solstice just comes. Wow. It doesn't come straight. It doesn't come.
You're right. I need to be doing that. Tell me you're right. You're right. I need to start talking about my third eye.
He's not on vibrations. He's not doing small letter. He will use numbers. You are not there. You're telling me you don't. He's talking like
you
didn't go to
school help as well. Apparently it helps.
School help, Angela. I said sorry. The solstice. Who?
If Kidako should catch you, solstice fine. You're in big trouble.
You're in trouble.
You're in big trouble.
And I'm not gonna help you. Maybe bodyguard.
Get out with it over dream. I'm sorry, boss.
Didn't mean to say that.
Mad. Kidnap boys. That's a horrible segue from Iggy and Carti, but I think stuff needs to be said about it. And Abusala had some things on her chest. I'll toss it to you, my boss.
Could someone give us context before we go ahead?
Yeah, someone give us context.
Okay, so I don't really know much about it, but what I do know much about is that there were these boys in school. I think about 500 boys were kidnapped up north in northern Nigeria. They were kidnapped from school, and they found them within like 2-3 days of them being missing. And then I know that there was one boy that escaped allegedly, and yeah, that's all I can really say. And he gave an interview to like CNN or something. So yeah, that's all I could say.
I think it's just ridiculous, devastating, heartbreaking, confusing, suspect, because I mean there's so many layers to this. First and foremost, where do you get the infrastructure that allows you to, I feel like all of us have been to boarding school here at some point. So I feel like at what point, like how do you take not 300, like 300 boys are rowdy, they smell, they're rude, they're big, and like how do you get 300 boys and rally them up in such an organized fashion to like none of them fought back? Like how many of you were there? to successfully take 300 boys, because even if you have weapons, if they overpower you, there's not much you can do. And like, that's what I'm saying. Like, boys are like big and tall, and like, you know, like they usually don't go down without a fight, especially if there's so many of them. How did you manage to kidnap?
I was going to say kidnap 344 boys, but we're having technical issues, as you can imagine. Colin, what you about to say?
I personally think, I'm not sure if I agree with that take 100%, because like these guys, if this really happened, these guys have guns, and at the end of the day, if I see guys with guns and they're trying to pull us into a van, this is not money heist. This is not Arturo. What's that guy's name?
Arturo Vidal.
Please, everyone who just enter the van. I think once they see those guns,
but also, where do they get the van that they can, like? How many vans do they need? Where do they get the money? Where do they get the money for guns?
BRT bus,
I know you didn't just say a BRT.
Yeah, because this guy is sick. That is pack 300 boys in one BRT bus.
Like sardine.
Do you think it's all those movies that you watch where the clowns are coming out of one tiny car and there are like 400 clowns in the small car?
No, guy, I said that because Hulam showed up to protest, NSAS protest in BRT buses. That's what
so you're trying to tie it all together. I see where you're going.
Yeah.
Remember, your family is
just
nice.
crazy
Just be
though,
careful.
The president was literally in the same state where they were kidnapped, and I don't think he said anything. It's just like, I mean, I don't expect anything from the president of Nigeria, because, I mean...
Yeah, you expect the president to say something?
Yeah, I mean...
Really?
I mean,
are you being serious right now?
Right? Hopeful, right? But it's just ridiculous. Like, it just doesn't make sense. And I just, you know, I have like strong feelings about people who are funding that kind of behavior in the North. And I just want to know, like, what did anyone have to gain from that? You know, I mean, it's just, I feel like there's a bigger conversation here. It's devastating that 300 boys were kidnapped. But also, you know, when they were found, they all had new clothes. Like, I mean, which tailor, like, first and foremost, actually, the most important, not the most important thing, but like, as a side note, which tailor was that reliable in Nigeria?
Yes, I was about to say,
during the Christmas period. During the Christmas period.
Yo,
my tailor and I was the worst. Yeah, the guy always, and this is the first time I learned this, because I don't even speak Yoruba like that. The guy will tell me, fuck, I fucked this shit up. Shit. I cannot lie for you. Not I cannot lie to you. I cannot lie for you.
God, don't kill me, please. That's actually gonna be the title of this episode. Taylor is that reliable.
Just forget it. Forget it. Forget it. You get it in New Year.
When you get it, you get it.
That's just the facts. And
if you need clothes by December, you honestly need to tell them you need it like 3 months in advance. So you know,
I'll need that in July, boss. I need my clothes in July.
Exactly.
And by December, they'll say, boss, be like, say, next July, these clothes go ready.
3 weeks, no light. 3 weeks, no light.
We never see lights for 3 months. Also, we have. Say, wait, but are you saying something?
You know what, though? I know you guys are going to say I'm pushing my agenda, but I'm telling you, you know, if you want your cloth on time, when you're dropping it, I can't like go with Kane. Show them the Kane. I tell them if I come back here in 3 weeks and it's not here, this is what I'm going to use to beat you.
Oh my Jegba. Like, I actually agree that we overcomplicate things a lot. There's so many things that can be solved in this world with Kane.
With Kane, that's the hill I'm willing to die on. I'm telling you.
There's a light. That's going to be the sound effect. And let's even talk about this guy, our last small chop, Mr. Baby Cool Iggy, a Ugandan artist.
Fantastic segue. Yeah. Somebody whose problems would be solved with Kane. But go on.
So let me give you guys context for this.
Wait before you give context. So this is a case involving Temilade Okpeniyi.
Bro, don't be saying people's government names. What the fuck?
Why?
Did they ask you?
And Stanley Omar Didia. You guys have been calling my government names since we started, so no, we call government names.
That's you, bro. You ain't gonna sue us. You ain't gonna sue us. How you gonna sue us?
Just know that as you've done this now, we're going back to edit the poster to put your full government name there.
Yeah, don't be sick, please.
We are trying our best.
God bless you.
We are trying our best.
I'm sorry. This is a case between Tems and Omah Lay.
Okay, thank you. So Tems and Omah Lay were booked to perform our show in Uganda, and apparently, like they discussed with the promoters about
COVID measures,
about into COVID guidelines, all of that, and everything seemed fine until they got there. I even saw Tems in Uganda. I was like, Tems is in Uganda, and guys are even singing, guys are shouting. So these guys clearly fuck with it. Next thing I see that Omah Lay and Tems are arrested in Uganda for
and the manager too.
And Tems manager was also arrested, and it turns out that it was kind of orchestrated by
Ugandan artist.
I don't know if I would say prominent, Ugandan artist, Bebe Cool, that he orchestrated the whole thing. He wanted them to be arrested because Ugandan artists haven't been doing shows this whole time, and the Nigerian artists just want to come and do shows here. And then he kind of made it seem like he secured their release. Meanwhile, he was the one that kind
arrested.
Of put them. You create the problem and then you solve the problem. So it's kind of like optics.
That is like that guy, the PlayStation controller guy.
Who's that?
I can't say his name here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay,
anyway,
okay. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
What
Temi, when I put the thing, when we're having issues earlier, and I put the thing in the Zoom chat, and I said you should click on it. What did I say you should click on?
The link.
That's all I can say.
Okay. Anyway, as I was saying, even if they didn't discuss COVID measures with the promoters, it is none of their business. If someone is paying me to come to perform, even if I would ask about COVID restrictions and everything, it's none of their business. It's really on the promoter. So when they were arrested, so my friend is really close friends with Tems, and she was on the trip with them. So I just clocked. I was like, wait, I don't want to say her name, but I was like, you're there with them. So I messaged her and I was like, is everything okay? Babe didn't even reply me until they had gotten back and sorted everything out. And I was like,
was she arrested as well?
No, she wasn't arrested, but like she was with them. So she was now like left alone.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And all of them were. Yeah, so it was very horrendous for her. And she was like, it was very traumatic experience and everything. But like, I was just like, how is this not? This is solely on the promoters, because they wouldn't come out of their way and have a show without having promoters on deck to help them.
Yeah.
Like, so I was just like,
were the promoters arrested as well or no?
No.
I mean, I saw claims that the promoters were arrested, but all we saw was Tems, Omah Lay and Tems manager in handcuffs, and they put them together. Omah Lay and Donna, they put them together.
They put them.
That's so foolish. That's so foolish.
I don't even know. And there was one woman, the lady that was driving her car that claims to be a musician.
With that sponge wig. Yeah.
But not only did she have a sponge wig, her car did not have headrest.
Oh God.
Guy, did I send you that tweet when he said, "Guy, I've seen so many things in Lagos, but I've never seen a car with no headrest."
My good sis did not have where she was resting her head in that car, and I was like, "Are you really the musician that you claim?"
Yeah.
Like,
just kind of picture that. Let's even say like Oxley just driving a car with no headrest. What the
fuck? You can't even fit in your own car.
See, but this is another problem, Sha, with and this is way off, but like but with just the world we live in now, because that's her car. She worked for it, she paid for it, and she was just doing a regular video.
I don't think she
This
paid for it.
this is what encourages people to drip or drown or drip or death when they cannot push their car without headrest.
Honestly,
she could have literally just sat there and ate her food. We didn't need to see that headrestless car. She could have
she should have saw the video in her house, not the fucking car.
Why would she be hiding? You're encouraging guys to only show them when they are their best. Encourage guys to be authentic.
Tell you what, if she was making sense, we wouldn't have had time to look at the headrest. She was talking shit. That's why
you're sick, guy.
Maybe we would have even opened GoFundMe to drop by for her to finish paying up the car. Because clearly she did not pay up the car.
If you were talking sense, nobody would.
Is that what people mean when they say like you're paying in installments? They give you the parts as you pay. And so before she didn't have steering, they gave us steering.
Then later,
they now gave her radio. They say you won't have AC for now, but AC. Okay, so she has not paid for the headrest. Okay.
If you're making sense, no one will focus on what's in your background. They'll be nodding and saying, yes, you're making sense, applauding you, but you're talking absolute shit. How on earth? I bear in mind, guys, I'm trying to swear less.
Oh, shamers.
I was told that I swear.
Be a free self. Be a free self.
I didn't realize that I did.
If it was us that told you, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it was you guys. And I know, but like I thought like as a person, like I just swore as much as everyone else, but apparently I'm a bit of a potty mouth.
Yours is times 2.
Times. Remember that guy.
So I'm trying to do better. But no, that babe, what did she even say again? That really she was like, us Ugandan artists have been staying and laying low. Sis, nobody heard of you before with your sponge wig.
No be laying low, you just never blow. No be laying low.
Maybe she was planning to buy the headrest, but COVID came and she didn't have shows, so she
makes
buy
sense.
the headrest.
Oh, Kola, shut up.
He say laying low when you never blow. Imagine me saying I've just been laying low. Billboard doesn't know me. Guy, I never blow, guy.
Okay.
Guy, I'm crying.
Yeah, I'm happy they're back. Tems looked beautiful in her Insta posts.
More stress on
Christmas.
I hope she's resting.
Beautiful. She's a beautiful girl. She gave them backfire on Twitter though. She was like, oh.
Tems is a local babe, man.
Oh.
When she said dirty stinking, I said, wow, this baby's from Nigeria. Truly.
She was mad. So like shout out to my girl, you know, us Tamies, you know how we roll, you know how we does.
Yeah, no, I'm happy she's good. That's actually a good, nice ending.
I'm happy all of them are good.
All of that.
What did they say? Omah Lay's name.
On a side note, guys.
Good.
What do you think?
Do
Africans hate Nigerians? Do they hate us?
What do you say?
You guys.
Do other Africans hate Nigerians?
Yeah, because we're the best and the biggest. Yeah.
Would you not? I personally.
If I was you, I hate me too.
No, it's not even a.
So are they hating from outside of the club? Or
do you know that? Do you know how obnoxious Nigerians actually are? Like, if you just sit back and just watch.
A Nigerian doing well is the worst person to be around.
And we're not. It's not like we're doing that great in most things. We're just obnoxious for no damn reason. And like, I get why we're obnoxious. Me too. It just comes with the. But I would hate me too. Honestly, I would hate myself too. And apparently, Nigerian men, they love them outside Nigeria's part. They're dying for them in the
Gambian girls.
So
and South African
I see them hating Nigerians quite a bit, a bit, and we're everywhere.
When Douglas Jack Agu said Ghana girls say, you guys thought he was joking.
but I think it's more to do with the Nigerian music industry. Nigerian music industry is more prominent in Africa, and it's like guys just don't like that.
But I hope you know it's from time they do not like us. It's not by Nigerian music industry. They don't like us.
This specific one is in regards to Nigeria. Like Nigerian artists are coming to your country to do shows, and people are there. And you haven't been able to do shows. Like, why are Nigerians this big that even our promoters are bringing them from different countries?
Yeah, Baby Cool went about it entirely the wrong way, but you know the point he was trying to make. And like when you read what he said, you knew where he was coming from.
And I understand.
It's tough.
But I feel like that is an issue to take up with your promoters, not the Nigerian artists, because promoters go where it's profitable, and clearly we're profitable. So, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
and
not
that's the
really
issue. They realize
Simple
that
maths.
and they're not happy with it.
Honestly, what other thing are we exporting apart from the music? So what else?
It's true.
Well, hopefully we're going to start producing pencils in, is it 2021?
No, I think
Oh,
2024.
Please, on to the next
2024.
topic, yeah.
HB.
On to the next topic then.
Oh God.
And then
I don't
after
wanna
that,
hear
2B 2 years later.
2B.
Yeah. This was the end of the small chop segment. We hope you enjoyed that. Now I'm going to move to the Eja Nla of the day. And this is important because maybe now with COVID, you're not living on campus, or you just graduated and moving into a new place. You're changing your lease for January, February. So we're going to talk a little bit about just some things to know about apartment chronicles. Let's go.
So, like, just to kind of get this started, I'll just ask. I mean, I feel like everyone here has kind of gone through an apartment search process.
Yes.
Yeah.
What is your what's on your don't do list in terms
Just
of when you're looking
don't.
for apartments?
Don't live on the street.
Live in your house or live on the street.
Just don't. Period.
Busola is saying a landlord to come outside.
Shoot your landlord. If it's legal in your country to shoot people, I mean, do it.
Me personally, there are a couple things because, like, I moved in May, and I'm moving again. Like, I'm not moving to a different city, but I'm moving out of the apartment I'm living in.
Yeah.
And like, it's just been a fucked up process. Like, the whole thing is just the rates are ridiculous. So some things I don't do. Once I see apartments that have sky in the name, just that's a high rise, and you're looking at 1,800, 1,900. And just a disclaimer: I don't live in Boston. I don't live in New York. I actually live in Atlanta. So, like, rates aren't that high.
Atlanta.
On the suburb of the suburb.
Please, February, I'm out of this bitch, bro.
Kola still lives in Atlanta, child.
Yeah, some guys live in like Snellville or some shit, bro. I don't live there. But
bro,
once you see sky in the name of the apartment, just count me out. Once you see gables, if you see gables, that's the ghetto. Gables is another word for ghetto. Gables and the G is for ghetto. What else is there, man?
What do you think? What do you do when you see Roku?
Roku.
Yeah.
What's Roku?
The TV company.
Service? The TV?
Yeah.
I know you're about to say some dumb shit, bro.
I will say it. How much do you count or weigh pictures online when you're looking?
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Please just schedule your tour and go there, because, bro, I was even doing a tour, but this was during COVID. So it was like a virtual tour. It was just over FaceTime or Zoom. And the person was taking me through the apartment. I said, okay, go to the balcony now. They showed me the balcony. The way they were showing me the balcony, I think they were hiding. Why are you hiding? I said, okay, take me to the pool. Take me to the pool. They say, oh, the pool is closed. Take me to the club room. The club room is closed. Or do you not have a club room? Niggas will be hiding their shit on virtual tours. So
yeah, show me the couch. The couch is closed right now.
make sure you do.
Free. Somebody is on it as we speak.
Make sure you do your due diligence before you even apply, because that application is basically you pay admin fee, you pay application fee, and all that shit. But these apartments,
and honestly, get some. It's annoying, but if you have like a lawyer around you, or you can like pay one of these like high street lawyers, like get someone to read your contracts, because these landlords, they try and sneak in like all these sneaky illegal clauses in between two normal looking clauses, and they're mad. So get someone to
sandwich of rubbish.
Get someone to read it and flag it. And honestly, if you decide to move in, find out your landlord's name. It's in your contract. Get a big cane and write their name on it. Keep by your door. So when they come and see you to fix things, they know you're ready for them. They'll leave the bullshit at the door. I'm telling you.
You can pick it back up on your way out.
On your way out.
Apartment search for me, I mean, when I was moving to Atlanta, I mean, I've decided within 1 week I was moving to Atlanta. I was really going to Miami for holiday, and I was like, fuck it, let me just move to Atlanta from Miami during my summer holiday. So I messaged my friend, and I was like, hey, girl, like, let's move in together and whatnot. And she was like, okay, cool. And like, she gave me the apartments to look online. So I looked for some apartments online. And then her and her mom were already in Georgia. So they were on ground looking for the apartments and everything. And I was reading like a lot of Yelp reviews, like actual, like I was digging into them, and it was just like, yeah, these pictures are not saying what this what this thing, they're not equal. Like some people's pictures on Yelp, you'll be scared.
Some people post their pictures.
You'll be seeing trash just left alone. Everywhere. You'll be hearing all these nightmares of stories. Like there was one that I saw. What did I see in one? I saw like mold coming out of something. I was like, okay, but if you see the pictures, Hilton.
That reminds me also of. Wait, what did you say?
What did they have on those pics? I said they did one night pic like this. I said, wait. Where is this island? Where is this? Is this in America? Like, what's going on?
Like she had declared go that year.
This is somewhat related, but how did that turn out in terms of living with someone? Like having a roommate. I know Angela.
No, that's a different day. That's a different day. That's a different day. That's a different day.
No.
Angela
has a lot to say about this.
Let me tell you, the first 2 cans you buy for your first apartment, one for your landlord and one for your roommate.
That's why you shouldn't be having roommates.
Period. Period. If you could go without getting a roommate, I implore you, live by yourself. The only roommate you need is Jesus Christ. Like, I can't stress how important that is to live by yourself.
Anyway,
right.
Every roommate, it was a good experience. My roommates were okay. I mean, I love my roommates, like all of them. Like I've loved having roommates, especially when I was in uni. Actually, it was really great because I hate cooking, and they used to love cooking. So they used to cook for me, and I just used to pull up and chow and go back to sleep. Like they treated me like a baby because I was younger than them. So I guess.
I mean, were they Nigerians?
Yeah. Fully Nigerian. They used to just cook chow, and I'll just pull up to the kitchen, chow my chow, and go back to sleep. Like I would not. They won't bother me. I won't bother them. If I was hungry, I'll go and sit in front of somebody's door or in their room and be like, so.
Shout out to
I was like, so when are we?
Oliver.
What's going on? And then when I had my roommate in Atlanta. It wasn't a problem.
Don't say too much about roommates. We're getting there. I know that we have many things for that day.
That is a whole segment.
That is a whole day.
You,
but living alone is better.
Home is better.
I currently live alone. Well, kind of alone. My brother is there, but like he's basically alone. So yeah, it's not bad.
You sure that's something you're okay with?
Well, my brother living in my apartment. Yeah.
No, you said he's basically alone. That sounded a bit depressing.
No. I said like I'm basically alone. Like it's just me and my brother. Like, and he just stays in his room. Like there's no difference like between anything.
Also, credit score is important because they ask for many things. They say first month rent, last month rent, security deposit, this and this, Wi-Fi deposit, parking deposits, the rent.
I need to discuss credit score. I need to discuss that shit. So obviously, I'm coming from, for those who don't know,
in the context of apartment, because another day we'll get into that fully.
Yeah, I know. Are you telling me?
Let's not give them all our contents.
But no, so obviously for people that don't know, I went to uni in England and I did A-levels in England. So really and truly, I moved from England to America, to Atlanta. And like in England, your credit score, you can build your credit score really without having a credit card. So when I came here and I was trying to, sort out the apartment and everything, I could not put my name on my lease. Like currently, my name is not alone on my lease. I needed a roommate on my lease because I don't have a credit score at all. And then when I now finally built a little credit, So I finally got a credit card over the years. And when my roommate was moving out and I had to start renew my lease, I wanted to do it on my own, thinking I had enough credits. Do you know that they ran my credits and my score went down again?
I mean, that's
I know when they check it goes down.
Hard inquiry.
Yeah.
I didn't even know. I was just like,
no, they inquire. No, they ask us questions.
They said I didn't even have enough. They were like, yeah, so like we ran your credit and it's low. Well, of course it's low because y'all ran that shit and it reduced my score.
No guy, they look at it before
they now said that you need to be making 3 times the rent or something like that. Whoever is on your list. Shout out again to my uncle that is making more than 15, 20 times my rent that is on my list with me, because I would be nowhere without that. I was like,
that's also me. If anyone asked me to do that, to be guarantor, I don't do it. Because once they default, they will come for your neck.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Your credit score will be 500.
I mean, but that requirement is, I feel like that's hard for college students, because like college students are not working.
It reduces
How are you
access
asking?
to good housing.
Especially,
I can afford the rent, but like I'm not making 3 times the rent.
Exactly.
Even more so for
if I was making 3 times the rent, I won't become ESR.
Wait, I'll tell you one story, but even more so for international students, because your parents aren't here, they can't be your guarantors.
Exactly.
But you're receiving pocket money from them, allowance from them, every month, but you don't make 3 times the rent, and it's really fucked up. But yeah.
It's not like I'm on my dad's payroll. It's allowance. It's not a payroll.
Not only is it 3 times the rent, it has to have been in your accounts for at least 6 months prior. Because I was like, okay, what if my mom sends me 3 times the rent and is in my accounts just sitting there? And they were like, no, you can't do that. And I was like, well, my mom, okay. I was like, okay, but my mom has like a Chase account. Can't you just like look at her account statements? They said, no, there's nothing you can do.
I hate when you ask them, can we do something? And they're like, no, we don't do things. We don't do it that way. Or no, we can't.
I kind of hear that because
another day customer service will enter them.
I kind of hear that because you need to show that you can afford it on a consistent. It's one thing to have, bro. People are doing all these pandemic boys are here now. Pandemic boys have the 30K in their account now. By next week, they don't have the 30K again. So the rent is due July 1st. Month end, the rent is due. But one thing I wanted to say was I called an apartment to kind of find out what their rates were, and they told me like 1,500-1,600 for a 1-bedroom apartment, and I don't do that. So they asked me what's your budget, and I was just like, oh, maybe 1,200, 1,250, and they said, oh, we have this other apartment that is, because I'm moving to Midtown. It's kind of in Midtown, and it's in that price range, about 1,250. 1,200, but you need to be making less than 40K. What the fuck?
Wait, so I cannot get the expensive one, but now that I'm getting the cheaper one, you want me to earn less,
making less,
so that I can struggle more to pay the rent.
They want you to make 40K and pay 1,200, 1,250 a month for rent. Like, what type of math are you guys doing?
That's just sheer wickedness.
Like, you just want me to be living. Like, I should just be paying as I get my
paycheck to paycheck.
I should put their account as my direct deposit, so it could just go straight to them.
Bear in mind, all these utilities are not added though.
Yes, that's just base.
That's just base.
That is nuts to me.
Niggas is crazy.
You say?
It's not furnished.
It's not furnished.
What do you think this is? Do you think it's a movie?
Wow. So they want you to move in and just be on the floor.
Do you know this is why I respect people like Colin as my guy having his own place. Do you know how much is couch? Do you know how much is couch? When I found out how much couch was, guys, I said I will use my bed as the couch.
No, honestly, furniture is so expensive. I didn't even realize how expensive it was until, like, obviously had to. In fact, not only furniture, moving furniture, so expensive. Do you know that I went to go and carry truck U-Haul myself upon all my I cannot
You
do
drove
this.
the U-Haul.
I drove the U-Haul. I needed to
Shit,
move
nigga.
the couch I bought from where I bought it.
I can just imagine
had
them
to move
bashing
mattress,
Temi and
had to
Temi
move
coming
bed.
down to go out and say,
With
what's
a
going
gun.
on?
I mean, bro,
I saw it was gonna cost me about like $450 to get some people to movies for me.
those guys charge $65 an hour.
Kai,
Which is fuck me.
like she's software engineering.
No. I did
Oh
it.
God!
I did it before.
Even IT interns no do
I
pass.
did it before. I'm not joking. My auntie lives in Buckhead and I live in Brookhaven, and that's basically like 10 minutes away. In fact, they're basically the same place. Do you know that that man went to some other address because he knew my distance wasn't that long? It was less than 30 minutes. So I was like, okay, if I pay this guy, it's like $30 max, I'll pay $60-something. Do you know that they charged me $380-something for that move?
For how long?
What he did was, instead of going to the starting address where the couch he was picking up was, he went to the end of the trip, stayed there. I was like, he's here to collect something. My auntie was like, no, you're here to drop something. You've come to the wrong address. So he did that, so he will be spending time on my dime. I've not paid this. Tax rabbits. You can wait there. You email me. I'm not paying you. I'm not paying you.
You can keep the couch.
Even the couch is not 300.
The couch is in my house, though. I just ain't paying that shit. Like, delete my account, bro. Like, I'm not doing it.
I think it's even based on what Kola just said about the price that they were quoting for him for that place. Let me just read you guys an email that I sent to Kola way back about when. So this is what I said. Someone posted that their thing. I was looking for. I said, "Oh hey, hi, the person's name. Looking for the last 3 weeks in August because I was just looking for a short-term stay before I moved to the new place. So that would be perfect." So they said, "Hiya, my name. Due to COVID, my partner and I have been stuck in Boston for the summer. However, depending on your sublet dates, we may be able to offer a short-term option as we'll be in California seeing our family for most of August and September. Let me know and we can figure out the dates best." The person's name. Then I said, "Looking for the last 3 weeks in August, so that would work perfect. Please tell me more. Super psyched. Hope you have a great weekend. Sincerely,
you didn't know what's coming for you." Then
this person said, "Wow, what fortunate timing." And this was the next day. "Wow, what fortunate timing. Haha. Happy to share more details. Our place is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath apartment, and we'd sublet it fully furnished. Most likely we'll only allow access to 1 bedroom as the second is used as our home office." Oh, well and good. That's fine. "We are part of the apartment complex known as blah, 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 with a doorman, elevator, in-unit laundry, outside terrace, gym in building, and situated right above Trader Joe's, in parentheses, which is so nice. We'd only ask $3,000 total for the 3-week sublet since it's only for 1 bedroom. Let me know if that's within your budget and set parameters. Would love to also know the purpose of your sublet. Are you still a student? For yourself or for others? Best the person's name." We'd only ask $3,000 total for the 3-week sublet since it's only for 1 bedroom. So what if I ask for the 2 bedrooms? That would be $6,000 for 3 weeks.
but just to kind of it's kind of ridiculous, but it's not ridiculous as it sounds because it's Boston at the same time.
1 bedroom, right? $3,000 for 3 weeks, not even a month.
Boston is expensive, but it's not that expensive.
$1,000 per week.
$1,000 per week? Is this a penthouse suite?
That's why I told you. Once you see high, I don't do high rise. 6 floors max. 6 floors max. Anything above 6, please count me out. Because once they say high rise now, they say the view. Because of the view, you pay $1,800. Bro, what the fuck? Who view don't help?
What do you need to see again?
I just want to stay in my house. I don't even want window. Can you cover my window?
Lock the balcony just to reduce my rent. I will go there.
And take the key.
There's nothing to see again.
And take the key. What do you think of carpet in the kitchen or in the apartment? Yes, I know. What do you think of carpet in the kitchen when you move into?
Oh my God! Please, Kola, say this story before
I never knew carpet was such a bad thing until I came here. I guess because in Niger, most of the places that I've gone to have carpet, like they're just really clean. They have like house help. They have this and that. So it's just always cool. So like I never like had this mindset of carpet is so disgusting, so this and that. But when I came here,
I told you this.
Not even carpet, my head carp.
I told you this during my apartment search. If I just go to websites, first thing I do, I go to look at their pictures, obviously. Once I see carpet, I close it. Like I cannot do it. I literally can't. Like obviously in your bedroom, most places will have a carpet. And that's not bad. You just take off your shoes and you don't be eating in your room like that. But if you put carpet in your living room
or your kitchen.
If I see carpet in the kitchen, I have to report them. I have to report them. Housing services.
Surely there's housing something you can call for that. Surely there's housing something you can call for that. There's a way you need to arrest them.
Only a fire hazard. If you're cooking stew.
That's stew, boss.
You're cooking only even plantain. Just plant oil everywhere.
That's actually so frustrating. And imagine getting on your knees to be cleaning carpets based on you decided to make stew. Hey, God.
And also, I feel like even in my apartment, like I have hardwood floors, but even when I cook, like when I fry plantain, I'll be smelling that plantain for like I don't know what type of plantain you'll be selling in this place.
Yes, carpets absorb the smell of whatever you cook.
Bro, what you ate last week, you still be tasting in your food this week because you're smelling
it. You guys, all these apartment search
you want to eat
just
cereal in the morning and like your milk is tasting like stew. You're not sure. You're like,
wait, what's tasting like stew?
Because you know, like your smell is like linked to your taste. Like if you're eating cereal and like you're smelling stew, it's just so confusing.
But like, is this a frosted stew?
Is it Buju that was Buju here?
Oh, was Buju here last night? Yeah, I'm crying. Wait, tell me, you said all these apartments and did what?
Guys, reminding me that rent is coming on the 1st.
Nah, I can't do that, man. You like say I'll go stay in 2020 because I can't do that.
On the 1st.
I'm moving and I almost entered the trap. Like my lease ends in February, and like the apartment I wanted to move to, the next available date, the moving date was January, like a month before my lease. So I was gonna pay rent in 2 places for 1 month, and that's fucking ridiculous. So I ended up changing it, but it's crazy how these apartments, if the apartment becomes available on January 25th, from January 26th, if it was 1,200 on January 25th, January 26th, the monthly rate would be 1,213. The next day, 1,240. Next day, 1,250. Before you know it, you enter 1,600, based on just moving the moving dates, like moving the moving dates by like 1 week. That should go up by like $50.
No, that shit ain't right.
It's fucking crap.
That shit is not right. But shout out to my apartment complex though. They be fixing everything for me for free.
As it should be.
I mean, as they should.
What else is your work? What else is your work?
Yeah, like
no, because I can't like one drawer broke and it broke really bad. So I was scared that this type of thing, maybe they will actually.
What type of drawer is this? What type of drawer is this?
You might not know now when it's time to collect your deposit.
Oh no! Because I know they sent me the statements of everything. I'm not paying for anything. I was scared. Then I was like, I told my mommy. My mommy was like, "Oh, she'll pay." That whatever guy, they didn't send any money. I said, thank God that it was a bit scary. I won't lie to you. I was very scared.
That's the good thing about renting. Like you don't have to figure out all these things once you move into your own place. And my dad was telling me this a couple weeks ago, and I said I don't do it. But he was telling me like you should start thinking of getting a mortgage, and I'm just like,
hello.
No, but it's cheaper.
Let's gauge, please.
Yes, but people always make it seem like there's more to it. Yes, there's more to it, and it's just
way more.
Like obviously, it's a really financially is a good idea, but you just have to do it at the right time, the right circumstances, and like you know what you're fully getting yourself into.
Hello, sir.
A friend of mine just bought
Let's
a house.
gauge.
A friend of mine just bought a house, and like
I actually hate that on the bullshit you just said.
He's so sad about, paying his mortgage every month. It really does him. Like, it just breaks his heart that he's paying for it.
I mean, but it's like paying rent every month, though.
It's like paying rent every month, but like, guy, that's fully like, I don't know how to explain it. Rent is less responsibility because last you can move out of where you're moving. Mortgage, you're tied to that P for your tied to. It's easier to get out of a lease than it is to get out of a mortgage. Come on.
If you break a lease, just know you're owing. Like you're owing a serious amount.
Wait, what?
I know.
Yes.
I'm telling you, you can't just get up and say you want to, like, till the end of. You probably pay what you're supposed to pay up until the end of your lease. You don't just get up and say.
It's still cheaper than paying for a whole ass house that you're meant to be paying over.
Fair, but typically when you're renting, it's because you have to rent.
I feel like there's a way out of that. I don't think it's you sign your soul away. I think there's a way out of that.
Yeah, no, I mean there's multiple things you can do. One you can sell. So you can sell someone else, and then that can take care of that. And then so you can start renting and make the money that way if you have some other spot that you can do. So fair. Have you ever, last question I ask about this, have you ever lived in a place that had pets?
Once I moved, bro, you know how I feel about pets. I don't like them. Like
I don't do it.
No pets,
in
cats, dogs.
What of goldfish?
None. I'll kill it.
I'm not joking. In my apartment, rent for pets is $500 a month though. So if you have the pets, it's $500 extra. As per the dog is also paying rent to pay in the place. I said what?
Dog that will still scratch your door and will still destroy the place.
That you still buy food for separate.
$500 a month. That's not even feeding. That's just you have a pet, $500. That's per pet. So that's if you have one, 500. If you have two, 1K.
Voila, for pets they get picking. You go there the picking. You gonna do like immigration on the border. There was no child here. There was no child here.
I just hate adulting. Like I fucking hate it here. Like why do we have to pay to live? Like, bro, can we just live
for their house? No.
Just want to vibe. Like,
come on, bro.
Who knew?
Wait, what did you say?
That we're going to grow up into this stress. Like, see the stress we grew up into. Like,
what do you call us?
I said, come on, bro.
Come on, what?
Saying you don't want to pay rent, you just want to live. How? Which way?
I just want to live.
Cooking work. Let's. Well, that was fun, man. like we've gone through everything about apartment search. We'll come back to roommates, come back to customer service, come back to all the other kind of things that we sort of touched on. But as we wrap it up, then we'll end with this segment today, which is the Who Need Cane segment. Talo need Egba. I'll start. My nominee for Who Need Cane this week, Michael Collins, also known as Don Jazzy, but I won't give context.
Who do I think deserves cane this? I'm just going to give it to Solstice right now. I don't know why, but
please be serious. I didn't do anything to you now.
He didn't do nothing to me, but I just feel like he deserves cane just for existing. Yeah.
You sound like my ex.
What?
How can you say I sound like you? See, I feel like he just deserves more cane. Angela I don't know, I've just been very feisty. I feel like Angela has mad me. Solstice, yeah.
If you say that thing on this platform.
I feel like he's just a bit,
He's a bit what?
Let me not talk. He's a bit needy. He's a bit needy. I'm like, sometimes I'll be like, Angela, you my guy. Like, you really
like late is singing.
So I also have a child. Today, and it's like 8 p.m. in night. So I guess that's also something to add. Maybe that's why Angela's just irritating me. Sure,
that's fair. That was a fair one.
All right, I'm gonna go next. Person that riled me up this week is actually fucking Reece James, bro. Like you just
for getting injured.
Not for getting injured, though. Not for getting injured. He gave away penalty in this Arsenal-Chelsea game, and that was the beginning of the end for us. And that's all I have to say about this. That's who rounded me up this week.
Oh, actually, can I quickly say something?
Who need Kane? No, who need Kane?
That's who needs Kane. I think he needs injury, not Kane. He needs injury to keep him out.
The whole of Arsenal
he was out.
He won't have done this. Kane. Arteta needs Kane.
He does, but somehow he's winning right now. So
let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Cause my dearest
Lampard needs Kane.
My dearest friend Chike was very upset. Shout out to Chike. He was very, very upset at Arsenal, and that upsets me because they're upsetting him, and I didn't like that. So I don't like what they're doing. I don't really like it.
You know what?
Wait, you guys stop making fun of me.
No, that's iconic. That's an iconic part of our journey so far.
I was just about to say, you know what, but like I hate y'all. Busala.
This Busala's laugh is so annoying.
Girl, Busala.
You know who we need? We need you. Who needs Kane this week, Busala?
I have notes. Let's start with the government of the Dominican Republic. Everybody needs Kane at their office. Everybody, even the secretary, Kane. British Airways customer service, Kane. The pilot of my plane, Kane.
God punish BA where they are. They're down.
I mean,
God punish BA where they are. They need Kane. They're dying for Kane. I'm telling you. Who else needs Kane this week? The guy that drove the speedboat to the resort, he needs Kane because he was wrong. I thought he was going to drop me into the Indian Ocean.
Just for context, Busola is out. Where are you, Busola, please?
Maldives.
Guys, please.
That was very poor, Angela.
And last but not least, Angela needs Kane.
Saying things like that.
Oh, so two people are giving... Two
people are giving me Kane. Why don't you round it off, Kola, and add yourself to the pot?
Fucking hell, Larry.
Only 2 people here will get that.
Oh, God.
Who else needs Kane?
So I was giving everyone.
I don't need to be controversial.
No, say. No, say.
No, girl, you gotta say it. We all friends.
Don't worry. While you were sorting your thing out, I gave my Kane to
Lagos,
I gave my Kane to Michael
throwing
Collins.
Parties. If you're out here in Lagos throwing parties in the middle of a pandemic,
A panoramic.
when you don't have the healthcare system to deal with it, you need Kane. Kane with needles coming out of it. Big Kane, 40 lashes for you.
Kane for you, Ntoy.
Not in toy.
I'm gonna edit that shit out. Trust me.
I need to say something about that though. So
No. We don't speak on that.
No. But I'm going to say it because I want to. So apparently there was an event there the day before, and I didn't know. So they were like, "Oh, people might complain about that," even though complaining about 2 wrong things doesn't make the difference that what you did was bloody wrong. I would just also like to say that they should have complained about the other. Not they should have, but like everyone should have been complaining about the other.
And Don Jazzy needs Kane too.
That's what I said. Now you missed it. I gave my Kane. That's why I said you can be controversial. I gave my Kane to Michael Collins.
But he didn't give context.
Don Jazzy needs.
But I didn't give context because we don't give irrelevant people.
But then he told you to speak your mind. So he's trying to draw you
speak
out.
your mind.
Just be careful.
Just don't give context on rubbish.
On this podcast.
Are you adding him?
But yeah, crazy scenes. My friends were there, Sha.
So your friends need Kane.
Are we killing them as well?
Yeah, they need Kane.
My friends, my cousin were there, Sha. Kane. We insulted my cousin. I just felt sorry for after. So we insulted
hope you didn't spend Christmas with them though. Because
my cousin was fully in my yard Christmas.
Then you might as well been there. Enjoy yourself.
No, but she was. She knows.
If I don't buy tickets,
she She was wearing her mask throughout yesterday. We thank God, so we're happy. And she was wearing her mask throughout. She was the only person I saw in mask in that whole thing. So I guess
no mask, no entry, no girlfriend, no problem.
And when I say guys were maskless, I was confused. I was like,
people who wear their shields.
Shield,
people who wear their shields without a
I
mask
said they were
underneath.
doing rock
You
star. But I mean, everybody is doing that. At the end of the day, people are going to do whatever the fuck they're going to do. Like, I can't talk. I'm coming from Atlanta. Like, am I really the one to speak? But I will also speak and say guys are moving mad for that, and they shouldn't have done that. But hey, there's me though.
Hey,
there's me though.
Good evening, judges, accurate timekeeper, my co-podcasters, and ladies and gentlemen. We hope that with these few points of ours, we've been able to convince you and not to confuse you that whether you're talking to your friend, giving an opinion, speaking on social media, selling somebody dreams, just make sure it's a sweet number. Thank you very much. Good night.